I can't believe this happened again. We were wrong about shiny hunting. Let's take a look. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing guys a brand new video today, and today we're gonna dive into shiny hunting in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And it feels like over the last few months, I've made many videos like this where we talk about how we were wrong about the shiny hunting mechanics in previous games, and we happen to be wrong once again about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and how the catch combo method works. This is actually mind-blowing, and I saw this and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Be sure to hit that like button down below, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for epic shiny content and much more. I've been enjoying Legends Arceus, but I never thought I'd be dusting off Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee again, but here we are breaking down catch combo and how we got it wrong. Okay, so here's the thing. We were wrong about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and how the catch combo mechanic worked. Basically, kind of what we thought was you catch Pokemon, you get a catch combo. When you hit a 31 catch combo, you max out your chances. And at that point, you just reset. You just repel, you just kind of walk in and out of areas. You just kind of wait to get that shiny to pop up. And a lot of us found success. In fact, I was able to actually get a full shiny Pokédex in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So I must have been doing something right? Like, I legitimately found every single shiny in the game that I could find, including multiples of many different shinies. But it turns out we were actually doing it wrong the entire time, which is nuts. So let's break it down. Sibuna Switch decided to dive into the code of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and kind of figured this all out. The first thing is the base rate is 1 in 4,096. That's a standard thing. If you guys remember, there were different lures that you could use that would increase your chance of getting a shiny as well, which added an extra shiny roll. And then if you had the shiny charm, which a lot of my hunting had the shiny charm, I would have 2 extra rolls. So basically, I would have essentially 4 rolls to have a shiny, giving myself about a 1 in 1,000 chance with the lure active and the shiny charm. So every spawn I saw would be about a 1 in 1,000 chance. And if you remember, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you would often have multiple Pokemon spawn at the same time. So you could see a handful of Pokemon pretty quickly, and 1 in 1,000 was pretty good odds. But as you did a catch combo, the chance of finding a shiny would scale and increase as you did the combo. So under an 11 combo, you would have that roughly 1 in 1,000 chance. If you had 11 to 20 on that combo, you would go to a 1 in 585 chance. So about a 1 in 600 chance, which is actually about what the odds are in Legends Arceus with Shiny Charm and Perfect Dex page. Then if you went to 21 to 30, you would have a 1 in 372 chance, so an incredible chance. And then if you got to 31, then we were all basically saying, hey, stop at 31. That's when you get your highest chance, and you have a 1 in 273 chance to be shiny. However, it turns out that that 1 in 273 chance, that boosted shiny chance, only applied to the next Pokemon of that species that spawned after that 31 catch combo. So basically, let's say you were shiny hunting for Pinsir, right? When I caught the 31st Pinsir in my catch combo, when the 32nd Pinsir popped up, that one would have the boosted shiny chance of 1 in 273, assuming a lure and the shiny charm. But the following subsequent Pinsirs that would spawn after that would not have the boosted shiny chance. In fact, they would actually roll all the way back to the 1 in 1,024 chance, which would just basically be the lure and the shiny charm, but not factoring in the catch combo bonus. So the catch combo bonus only applies to the next Pokemon of that species that spawns following the immediate catch of that particular species, not all of the spawns after. Which means that the most optimal method of catch combo in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is actually to keep catching, which is completely against everything we've done and said for years. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit it. Based on the data mines and the information that we've had, I was telling people, yo, get to 31, stop there. Why would you go any further? You have your highest chance at 31, there's no reason to continue. But it turns out that was completely wrong, and rather, your best bet was to actually continue shiny hunting and catching the Pokemon, even at the risk of breaking your chain, because the chances were gonna be so much higher of getting that shiny when the next one spawned than if you rolled back to the shiny odds of basically no catch combo at all. So this is insane, and it's actually hilarious, and I'm almost kind of laughing at it because we look at this and we say, wow, we really were wrong about this the whole time. And I know that there's gonna be people who are gonna see this and they're gonna be like, oh my God, aDrive, you were putting out false information, and I'll own it, like I was wrong, but everyone in the community was wrong. We were all wrong about this. We misunderstood the data mine, the people who interpreted it, the people who put out the information, the people who dove into the coding, didn't find this piece of the coding or detail that Sibuna has kind of uncovered here, and we've been actually shiny hunting wrong. Now, the good news is, obviously, we still were finding shinies and many of us had success, but this may explain some of those instances of some really, really long shiny hunts, and it may also explain some instances of catching a Pokemon on a combo and then having that shiny Pokemon pop up immediately thereafter. So I know that I'm gonna be going through some of my old shiny reactions and kind of seeing how that all played out and seeing kind of what broke down and what ultimately led to what, but I found this to be absolutely insane, the fact that we actually had this wrong this entire time. And I know right now there's a couple things going on, right? Like we talked about this kind of mechanic in Let's Go and how it was incorrect, and how we had it wrong for Sword and Shield as well with the Brilliant Auras and having those have a higher shiny chance when you did a certain knockout of the different species, and how we thought it was coded incorrectly for the longest time, but it was really us misinterpreting the data. And now we've got this whole kind of drama slash confusion around how the outbreak method works in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which that one I feel like is less of a big deal. For those who are not caught up, there's some really interesting mechanics where if you catch all the Pokemon in an outbreak versus if you battle multiple Pokemon at the same time in an outbreak, you can ultimately get different results in terms of shiny chance, but I don't necessarily think it matters because unless there's a way to influence for like a shiny alpha, it's really irrelevant because fact is like catching Pokemon and going to the next sequential outbreak is it's the most effective strategy as opposed to trying to like fight multiple to influence the same one. Really, I'm not seeing a ton of value there at this point. Again, unless someone's able to find out a way to influence the chance of a shiny alpha. But again, this has been crazy because here we are again, another instance of us misinterpreting the code, which was kind of crazy. So again, all of the data was correct, right? The understanding of the data, the chances, all that stuff was correct, but it was simply in Let's Go that it only applies to the next Pokemon in that combo, which is nuts. I'll be real, I have no intentions of going back to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee to shiny hunt because again, I got every single shiny in that game, but it's really crazy to find out that here we are 3 years later and this comes out and we find out that we were doing it wrong all this time. And I don't know what to tell you, man. I just feel like it's kind of funny. I think it's just, honestly, I just find it funny. I'm just laughing at it because there's not a whole lot else we can do about it. I just think it's kind of hilarious if we're being real. So let me know what your thoughts are. Does this finally make sense to you? Does it explain that crazy long shiny hunt that you had that you just couldn't seem to find that shiny? Or are you just like, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care much for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee nowadays. But it certainly brings up the question of what else are we doing wrong in Pokemon games? And how some of this stuff comes out years later. I actually just saw a TikTok today about the soft lock Tentacool in Heart Gold, Soul Silver and Cyanwood that was found 10 years later, right? So we still are uncovering things about games, and I find it very, very fascinating personally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Big shouts to Sibuna for doing the data mining and the research and giving us this clarity that we most certainly needed 3 years later. Like the video down below if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let me know about all your struggles in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in the comments section below. That's gonna be it for me, guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.